Welcome, dear friends. We are now again with the current affairs. We are going to focus on economy news today. So, regulatory framework on ESG norms. तो ESG norms क्या है, ये चर्चा में क्यों है? तो ये जान लीजिए कि इसका E स्टैंड फॉर environmental aspect and S for social aspects and G for governance aspect. तो ये चर्चा में क्या हो, रेगुलेटरी फ्रेमवर्क ऑन ESG नॉर्म्स. What is news? Securities and Exchange Board of India (SEBI) issued a consultation paper seeking public comments on regulatory framework of environment, social and governance, that is ESG norms. So SEBI ने 2022 में मई 2022 2022 constituted ESG Advisory Committee EAC under Sri Navneet Manot to make recommendations to streamline regulatory framework for ESG disclosure, ESG ratings and ESG investing. Based on the recommendations of this committee, SEBI has also proposed a regulatory framework for ESG rating providers, that is ERPS. Environment, social and governance (ESG) and its reporting in India. ESG is a framework that helps stakeholders understand how an organization is managing risk and opportunities related to environmental, social and governance criteria. Introduction of ESG reporting. ESG reporting in India started in 2009 with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs (MCA) issuing the voluntary guidelines on corporate social responsibility. अब सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ ESG का फ्रेमवर्क का एक सर्कुलर डायग्राम है. तो इन्वायरमेंटल बेनिफिट्स, अवेयरनेस टू क्लाइमेट चेंज इशूज़, encouragement to business to adopt sustainable practices, promotes social inclusion and welfare, productivity uplift and cost reductions, enhance and equitable investment returns, and enhances public standing of companies. तो ESG के 3 कंपोनेंट हैं हमारे. ESG environmental aspects E, data reporting on climate changes, GHG emissions, biodiversity loss, deforestation, pollution, energy efficiency and water management. Social aspect, data reporting on employee safety, working conditions, diversity, equity, inclusion, ethical marketing and initiatives against discrimination. And governance aspect क्या है? G, data reporting on corporate governance such as corruption, diversity in leadership, cyber security and privacy practices, accurate accounting methods and avoidance of conflict of interest. SEBI's regulations. SEBI, through its listing regulations in 2012, mandated the top 100 listed entities by market capitalization to file business responsibility reports (BRRS) from an ESG perspective. This was extended to top 500 listed entities in 2015-16 and then to 1000 listed entities from 2022-23. BRSR requirements. SEBI issued new sustainability reporting requirements under the Business Responsibility and Sustainability Reports (BRSR) in 2021. BRSR were brought out by amending SEBI regulations 2015 LODR regulations इसको कहते हैं, listing obligations and disclosure requirement. BRSR seeks disclosure from listed entities on their performance against the nine principles of the National Guidelines on Responsible Business Conduct NGBRCS. NGBRC was prepared in 2019 and is designed for all businesses, irrespective of their ownership, size, sector, structure, or location. Evolution of ESG reporting in India. इसका देखिए इतिहास क्या है 2009 में नेशनल वॉलंटरी गाइडलाइंस NVGS आया 2012 बिजनेस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी रिपोर्ट BRR 2014 कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी CSR 2019 नेशनल गाइडलाइंस ऑन रिस्पॉन्सिबल बिजनेस कंडक्ट NGRBC and 2021 Business Responsibility and Sustainability Report BRSR. Nine principles for business conduct under NGRBC. Conducting and governing business with integrity in an ethical, transparent, and accountable manner. Providing goods and services in a sustainable and safe manner. Respecting and promoting well-being of all employees, respecting the interests of all stakeholders, respecting and promoting human rights, making efforts to protect and restore the environment, responsible and transparent engagement in influencing public and regulatory policy, promoting inclusive growth and equitable development, providing value to consumers in a responsible manner. Providing value to consumers in a responsible manner, promoting inclusive growth and equitable development, responsible and transparent engagement in influencing public and regulatory policy, making efforts to protect and restore the environment, respecting and promoting human rights, respecting the interests of all stakeholders, respecting and promoting well-being of all employees, providing goods and services in a sustainable and safe manner, conducting and governing business with the integrity in an ethical, transparent, and accountable manner. These are the nine principles for business conduct under NGRBC. NGRBC. Now, SEBI three-legged proposed framework ESG disclosure. SEBI mandates. SEBI has mandated the top 1000 listed companies by market capitalization to make filings as per BRSR from financial year 23. Constituents of BRSR to achieve twin objectives of improving credibility and limiting the cost of compliance. BRSR core has been developed. BRSR core consists of select key performance indicators KPIs under including change in GHG, water and environment, etc. ESG ratings. ESG parameters for ratings. 15 ESG parameters have been identified for ESG ratings, including perform, achieve, and trade. PAT. Zero liquid discharge, extended producer responsibility (EPR), sourcing from MSMEs. ESG investing. Stewardship code. Presently, mutual funds are required to mandatorily follow a stewardship code in relation to their investments in listed companies. The stewardship code involves having a clear policy on voting, compulsory voting on resolutions including social and corporate responsibility issues, etc. Voting disclosures. Assets management companies AMCs should disclose if the resolution has or has not been supported due to any reason. Such voting disclosures should be mandated from financial year 2023-24. Global regulations and best practices. European Union standards. In 2021, the European Commission adopted Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directives (CSRD), which introduces mandatory European Union sustainability reporting standards for ESG aspects. Practices in Asia. In Asia, the Singapore Exchange has made climate reporting mandatory for certain sectors, and all issuers are required to provide climate reporting on a comply or explain basis in their sustainability reports. USA regulations. In USA, the US Securities and Exchange Commission's SEC proposed rule changes that would require registrants to include certain climate related disclosures in their registration statements and periodic reports. अब अगला हम वीडियो बनाएंगे म्यूनिसिपल बॉन्ड्स के ऊपर।